She sleeps like a rock. I thought that was gonna wake her up.
Like what I saw.
Well, I scared you. You jumped. She's asleep. I thought I'd wake her up, but no, you're the one that jumped. Did that scare you good?
Yeah, but the kid screamed the loudest.
Yeah. Hey, show them your tats.
My Roblox tattoos.
Your Roblox tattoos. Man, those are nice. I don't know who did your work. You gotta let me get that guy's number.
Well, Nana put them on him.
Oh, it was Nana? Okay, so today we're at my mom's house, and I did her yard a couple weeks ago, and I cut it really, really short. I scalped it, and you can see it's starting to get some color back in it, but the whole yard was brown. I just took it down to the lowest level I could. I knew I wasn't gonna be here for a couple weeks trying to get that stuff done. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna regret this. I know I am, but I've got my mom's little craftsman weed eater. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna put the GoPro on and I'm gonna kind of weed eat around the house. I'm only gonna do the front today. So a little bit, just again, why I do this for my mom. My mom has been there for me. She was a single mom, raised me by herself her entire life, or my entire life, and I've struggled with addiction. I've struggled with some other stuff, and my mom's always had my back and been there for me. And so now that my mom's getting a little older, and she might get mad at me for saying that, but I just want to be able to give back a little bit and do a little something for her. And so I try to do this weekly. Next year, I'm hoping that we make enough money to where maybe I can pay somebody to do it. I don't know. There's something in doing it myself, though, that I think is it feels good to me, to actually that physical action of giving back. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started, and we'll see you shortly. Okay, so I did weed eat. That weed eater actually did not die one single time on me, so maybe it was me after all. I did try to edge with that weed eater. The way it's set up, man, it just started killing my back about halfway through. So I got some spots that I kind of cut into the yard a little bit, but I did get everything kind of edged. It'll look a lot better except for those few spots. All right, so I got the front part done. Now I got to do the side. It's hot. It's like 94 degrees. I'm feeling it. But as soon as I get this done, we're done. I'm gonna blow it off and then we'll go home. So I maybe have been out here an hour. If I was out here any longer, I'd probably have a heat stroke or something. I don't know if you can see my hat, but it's 92 degrees out here. So, but all I got left is I'm gonna blow this. So I bought this like really cheap electric weed eater and blower combination at Walmart. And you know, the weed eater, not the greatest in the world. The blower, I mean, I typically, when I do my mom's, my brother actually has the bigger version of this same one. It's the Heart brand. And I usually go get his because his is amazing actually. But I will say that like the batteries seem to not last very long. But anyway, put in the comments what blower you think I should get next. All right, so I'm back home, finished mowing my mom's yard. For some reason, when I was blowing it, the camera angle was sideways and I can't get it to fix it. So I did get it edged, but it was looking a little rocky, a little rough. Say hi, Odin. But other than that, like it did look a lot better. I definitely mowed it too low. I'll try to remember not to do that again. It looks 10 times better, but I'm hoping it gets greener. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. My brother will be over doing that fence. This is my fuzzy little man peach, my little prickly pear. When's the last time you seen this side of the morning? Your yard looks really good.
Thank you.
Looks really good.
I'm gonna rake it.
Yeah, that looks good. If I had a smaller yard, I'd be one of those crazy yard guys. But it takes too much to do mine. There's this guy on TikTok. He looks like Tim McGraw's son, and he has this like mower. You know those old mowers with like the like, you know, the ones that they just push. They didn't have a motor on them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Except it's got a badass motor, and it's like a Honda. You know the Honda. Remember the pumps we used to use at the. You know what I'm talking about?
You're like trying to get a racing mower, but
it's like a racing mower.
Racing push mower.
Yeah, and it's badass. And he but it like lays down the stripes, and he goes out and he does dew cuts. He's like, gotta hit it with that dew cut. I have no clue what that means, but I want to do some dew cuts. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a line from right here on the edge of the house to over there, and we're gonna see where it lands. So I can determine where we want to put the fence. I might have to move it back just a little bit farther. It's not going to be 100% square. I'm going to try to make it as square as possible. But when I originally planned for it, I planned for it from the edge of that house, But if I do that, it's going to run directly into these trees right here. So I have to move it back like a 1.5 feet or so. Probably do 2 foot. So what will end up happening is over here, the corner of the fence will be here, right here, and then we're gonna have the edge of the house right here, and it's gonna kind of it'll flare out right there. So, but other than that, it'll work. It's not meant to be perfect. It's just meant to hold the dogs in. All right, so we want to make sure that this is square. I want it to be square on this wall. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure. So we want it to be square from the wall, right? So I'm gonna measure from right here, 3 foot over, which will be right. Three foot right there. Make a mark. And then we're gonna measure from the wall, 4 foot on this, bam, and then 4 foot. So now we know we're square when this mark over here and this over here is 5 foot. And where is my mark? Right there. Hey Cole. Yep. Will you bring that in toward me just a little bit? Just a tad more. Right there. Now go ahead and drive that in. Okay, so now that line is going to be square with the house, and it looks like we may have a clear area to drive that post. We'll see. Got my brother, he's gonna drive this, and he's much younger and stronger than I am. And look at those yams, boy, cheeked up. That's them Bayless DNA. That's that Bayless DNA. Y'all know nothing about that. Woo! So we got most everything done. We're just kind of tying this part of the fence off just to get it up, looking halfway decent. Got a little sag in it right there, but almost everywhere else is just about perfect. So I'm gonna go for. I think we might pull this up and move it over to here. That, like right here, so we can pull it. See what I'm saying? We can pull that. So, but we'll straighten that up here in a little bit. I mean, we're on. All right, so we're almost there. We've got to go. I'm going to go to the other side of the fence. Coleman's going to give me the wire, and I'm just going to tie them up on each pole. We'll go around. I've got this one pole over here. I'm actually going to do it with some rope or some string, because that's where I'm going to bring the lawnmower in when I need to mow this little area. Honestly, I might just weed eat it. I mean, it's not that huge, so, but it's going to work perfect for what we're wanting it for. With the dogs and everything, so I'm really excited about it. I'm really happy that we finally got it done. All right, so we got the fence completely put up. This is the spot I'm gonna put rope right here on this spot right here, so I can easily get in and out when I mow. So I'm gonna put everything up, and then I'm gonna let the dogs out for a little bit and just see how they do. All right, so we got the fence completely done. I've got the dogs out, letting them play out here for a minute, see how good they do. I mean, I think it's gonna be fine. That's gonna work really good. Yeah. Happy with it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. See you next time. Oh, look at those yams. Dang, caked up. Front door. Beta, you want a ball? Go get it. Get it. Get it, Beta. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Come here. Come here.
How will I come in?
Hey, grab that ball. You'll go through the front door, buddy.
Well, then how will I get out the fence, though?
Huh? That's what I'm saying. If you go through the front door and around, you're outside the fence. It's blowing your mind, huh?
Yeah.
You get what I mean now about going through the front? Now you're outside the fence, right?
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
That's pretty cool, huh?